We're live now, but I fixed it. I fixed the issue. I know a thing
That's
or
good.
two,
Oh, what a nice background.
isn't it? I asked Rad if I could use this, and was more than happy to lend me this picture.
What background are we using today?
We have HO and Hyrule as the background with some spaghetti sauce.
Oh, delicious. That must mean it's the new releases episode.
It is the new releases episode.
Hey, everyone.
How's everyone doing?
Doing okay. How's the chat? How's other members of the community doing?
This member is doing well.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
one.
I'm doing okay.
That's two.
I'm tired. I'm doing a lot of renovations.
Mhm.
How's that going, Pico?
Oh my god, popcorn ceiling is like my fucking enemy of all time.
Is it raining asbestos down on you?
It could possibly. I refuse to get it tested just because I don't want to know.
Oh.
Ignorance is bliss.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
mean, as soon as you stop fucking with it, like it, asbestos only stays in the air when it's like agitated. So
Yeah, so when like I'm like sanding and this
if
like
you-
dusty drywall is just coming right off.
yeah. So long as you get it professionally cleaned up or like do a very thorough job yourself after all your sanding and you take the precaution. Yeah.
I mean, I worked on it for so long and I got nothing done. Literally nothing. I'm thinking of hiring someone from Craigslist to do it.
Sometimes that's what you need to do for your popcorn.
Mhm.
They're asbestos, not yours.
That's right.
Mhm.
Why make asbestos your problem when it can be someone else's problem?
We are the #1 asbestos awareness podcast.
That's exactly it. We
On
are the
Twitch.
#1.
I feel like it's like 2005 that like I'm looking for something on Craigslist.
Well, 2005 would have the casual encounters still.
That was my favorite shit.
That's why he's looking at
That's the only reason I was on Craigslist.
good days.
What a Pico
Never bought anything off
answer.
Craigslist?
They still have that shit kind of though, right?
I don't know.
No?
I don't know.
That's
Yeah.
out of my
Misconnections I
knowledge
used to
base.
look on at the end of every concert that I went to.
Mm.
That was always a trip to look through.
Yeah. Is that me?
So,
We're the #1 Craigslist podcast.
#1 Craigslist, asbestos, and of course, video game vinyl. So, we made a list of everything that came out this past month, and it was not a very big list.
Have we laid out our game plan for the weekly shows going forward?
At some points, I think we've
Huh.
talked a little bit of us doing new releases. Or first week is a console deep dive. Second week is new releases in the past month, and then
Where we find
third
ourselves.
week is whatever we can think up or a big deep dive. And we do have one planned for next week for once, so I'm excited.
Do we want to talk about that now,
We can
or
briefly talk about it. Yeah, we're gonna be talking about the Mother and Earthbound series in depth, and I don't know what more there is to say about that.
I've never
Frank said
played
he'll be
Mother
on, right?
Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah, Frank will be
join
on.
us. That's Mother.
I am tasking myself to play a little bit of Earthbound over the next week. Hopefully more than a little bit, but I don't want to commit to saying I'll beat the whole game and then
It's a tall
Yeah.
order.
yeah.
I think speedrunners do it in like 8 hours.
That's a
Which
long
one?
speed run.
The whole series?
I beat
I mean, I
it
know
at,
it's-
16, I think, one time.
Jeez. If you don't want to enjoy the story, you might be able to do it in 8 hours.
can't remember the last time I played a game for the plot.
Oh shit.
Galgun.
That may be true.
What a game to remember the plot of. Do we got any Galgun nuts in the chat?
I love Galgun. It's the stupidest game ever.
Wait, tell me something about Galgun, because this is something I'm not familiar with.
Galgun is you're like this high school kid, and like, you have this like aphrodisiac gun that basically like is the equivalent of like shooting a girl to give her an orgasm, and they're all like crazed girls that come after you. You know, so you got to like shoot them, and then when they come, they disappear. That's Galgun, and you like upgrade your guns and like they have like different radiuses, and it gets like kind of fucking hard, honestly.
And what was this for? Is
That's
this a
the-
PC
You know, don't-
game? 'Cause
they're
it sounds like a
enjoying the
PC
plot.
riff.
This is all like really live, so like that's like just my synopsis of the game. I don't think the company really wants you thinking that you're giving girls orgasms and shit, and they disappear.
It's a boner jam game, so that is what it is.
Go play Galgun too on Switch. It's a lot of fun because you can use motion controls.
Also, real quick, Alex, what are you playing today?
That's a good
It
question.
is a game called A Robot Named Fight. I first heard about this game because I was in a wedding party with the creator of it and became friends with him. And so it came out about 5 years ago, but I got a limited, like a collector's edition version of it recently, actually yesterday. And so I thought, since we're talking about new releases, since the whole collector's edition of it is new to me, I thought I'd put it on.
There you go.
It's a procedurally generated Metroidvania type game, and so it has a lot of
Sounds like we're
replayability.
in sponsor territory in that case, if you know the guy.
That's
Yeah.
true. We might next week's sponsor, next month's sponsor.
Maybe I'll talk to
That's right. Because you know what sponsors mean for us. Big money.
The big
Yeah,
bucks.
more Ernie bucks. Yeah.
Big ass haunted mansions for the whole cast and crew.
True.
Believe.
We'd be lucky. We'd be lucky at this point to afford big ass haunted yurts.
Also, a lot less spooky sounding. Very
It is.
small.
Yeah.
Do they have Scooby snacks at the yurt?
Does something get scarier the larger it is, like a dwelling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my question. Like a manor, a mansion, they all sound quite
Mhm.
scary. A yurt doesn't do it, I don't think.
No, because
That sounds like that portable yogurt. Go-gurt.
Because like with the yurt, you can put your back to the wall and see everything, so there's no spooky ghosts behind you. You know.
That sounds like a rap sound effect. Yurt.
Yurt.
I know we haven't said it enough, but we are the #1 video game vinyl podcast on Twitch right now.
On that note,
I'm really high, so it's gonna get fucking weird.
Pete goes high.
Let's get weird. As though it hasn't already. 15 minutes in, talking about yurts, not about video.
Hitting the
Or-
yurt, talking about
or as if
Galgun.
he hasn't always been high on this show.
Right, like that's an anomaly.
If Pico wasn't stoned on the show, I'd be like, damn, this
It
shit's
would-
gonna go crazy.
Right, it would be a lot weirder.
I'd say some really unhinged ass shit that I'd be like, "Holy fuck! I can't believe I said
Delete
that
the
on air."
VOD.
I'm like, we're about to get some weapons grade insights from Pico now that he's sober.
Do not publish. We're not live, right?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. So, real quick, let's start off with Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
Well, I was
recreated
gonna
2 and
say-
3.
I was
Oh.
gonna say, on the note of big ass haunted mansions,
Okay. Oh,
There was House
you're
of
right.
the
You're
Dead.
right.
recently made it out of the cutting floor finally. And I thought those were all gone, but I saw that they still had them available.
Yeah, it seems like they're pretty available wherever you might find a record.
I forget what label did that again. Cartridge
Cartridge
Thunder, right?
Thunder.
Cartridge
Yeah.
Thunder, which I think was one of their first actual
They did Comic
BGM
Zone.
albums. No, they
Comic
did
Zone and Mutant Muds.
Yeah.
Where does this release rank on worst covers of this week? Like actual cover art.
Yeah.
Not bad.
I
think
didn't
it's
think
that
it was
bad.
terrible, but I've heard there were some pretty negative opinions of it.
I thought it was dumb, honestly. I just thought like the minimalist style just didn't work, and like the blurriness of an already pixel thing was just like why blur it
We're talking.
pixelized that way?
We're talking about House of the Dead, actually.
Oh my bad.
I was like, damn, I don't remember
We
that.
pivoted from the big ass Hana.
Wait, didn't you mention Donkey Kong?
I
right
did,
before the-
but Aramis wanted to talk about.
I insisted otherwise due to the perfect segue.
I was very confused.
I liked
Like,
House of the Dead. I like that cover art, and I don't think it ranks low.
I don't either.
No.
I'm glad we can all agree on that.
Sorry, House of the Dead.
You're not pixely.
Cartridge
as
Thunder
far-
is a
as
local
far-
label to me. They are out of Chicago.
Nice.
Cartridge Thunder?
Yeah,
I've
Well,
chatted with
Ravenswood. I think they're out of
Like-
Ravenswood or something like that.
They've been nice in the few times I've had to chat with them. Help me out. So
I was gonna go pick up my House of the Dead in person, but then I was like, nah, I don't want to.
I got enough going on. So I didn't get this, so I don't have anything to really say. I see Frank said he really liked it, but wish there was voice lines.
Yeah, I think it was very solid.
I mean that's kind of what makes House of the Dead so enjoyable of a game. Those actors' lines.
Just so bad, it's so good.
Yeah, I think that one looks good. I'm looking forward to getting mine for sure.
So bad it's good. I think House of the Dead was acutely aware of what they were doing. Though.
Yeah.
Like it was
those style
intentionally going into that bad it's good territory.
There's no Time Crisis vinyls, right?
I don't
No.
believe Time Crisis has happened yet.
Booters, if you're listening,
That'd be
Daddy wants
my
some Time Crisis.
my sweet spot for on rails shooters. I think.
I love that shit. It was like playing Die Hard, basically.
Metal Lake said the voice lines are acknowledged in the liner notes. Dogcast.
Not Dogcast.
Do we want to bring anyone in?
Let's bring
who,
someone in.
Might have something to talk about. House of
Hopefully
the Dead?
they have House of the Dead. We don't know that though.
They don't have to be talking about House of the Dead, but just
No, we got
do our
to
thing.
But if you
Some
have it,
stuff
or it's
about-
on, I think, yeah, if it's on the way too. I know a lot of those releases haven't even hit people's homes yet.
Oh, we got other dogs barking. Yeah, we are
Yeah,
the number one dog
we-
cast.
We apologize.
Oh yeah, I'm not on my gaming
Cat
headset. I
fans.
packed it up. So I'm on AirPods, so you're gonna hear my dogs.
That's acceptable.
Boobus, get the fuck out of here, alright? Go Boobus somewhere else.
Also, I believe the giveaway for Maui Mallard is ending
In about
13
10 minutes.
minutes? 10 minutes?
13, 14 minutes.
In
Yeah,
the
so-
Discord.
So if you haven't reacted to that, go do it now. I believe those. Do you know how many are being given away? From what I recall,
Yeah,
it's not just
There's
one,
eight,
but
there's
there's
eight copies.
I thought
that
eight
are all
of them,
of varying quality.
Should
Right?
I put link
Like,
in chat? Is that leaking?
It's not verified, so check
Go
that
on,
out.
folks.
Hit the little popper. The ta-da emoji, I guess, is what it's called, to be entered into that giveaway.
We can read off some names when the time comes. Hopefully, it's not people we don't know, so I can really be excited for them. But I will be excited for whoever,
Right.
Yeah,
especially if it's me.
and yeah, like I mentioned, it is a. They all have some sort of defect with it. Like that's the reason they're being given away. Is that correct?
Yeah, I believe it's generally jacket defects, but I think there might be some fight
Some varying
defects as well.
qualities, as we said.
Yeah, but all cool items nonetheless.
Yeah, absolutely.
Graciously put forward. So yeah,
No,
join that if you'd like.
I think it's gracious to do it. Yeah.
So shouts out Redacted Records. We appreciate you.
Mm.
But in the meantime, do we want to bring someone in to talk about these newer releases?
Yeah,
let's
absolutely.
bring someone in.
It's been a solid moment since we've heard from Tony. So
Tony Moore is in the chat.
Tony Moore
In
is
the
in our
waiting room?
waiting room.
The man himself.
Hey Tony.
Are you available, Tony? And
Oh,
yeah.
well
Oh,
he.
he ran.
Okay, wait, he unmuted. Wait, we got you.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Goodbye.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, wait a minute. Let's try this again.
I feel like he wants to
Hello?
be here.
Hello?
Hello. You're live on our podcast.
Am I on right now?
You
You
are.
are.
Okay.
You are live, baby.
What's going on?
We're talking about new releases from the last month. Have you gotten anything new that's kind of floored you, or even not floored you? Just
Let's see. Something I got recently that I can talk about.
no classified shit here.
What was it that I just got the other day?
Our short list is actually where did I put that?
So we got H in Hyrule. We got House of the Dead. We have Terminator 2. Donkey Kong Recreated.
And that's
And
just
I think one
that's
more.
a can of worms.
Who made that Terminator 2?
That was a Redacted Records release.
Wow, what a hook!
Busted.
Thinker.
Busted.
That's right. We know some rules in this podcast.
Yeah, let's talk about how that is the worst cover on the list by far.
You know,
EP cover really cool. Regular cover, not so much.
you know what I was late to the party on, which is I really enjoyed, is that that Mortal Kombat Outworld. Who makes it?
Oh, is that the Tiger Blood tapes one?
I think I really enjoyed it. Got it like
Oh,
2 weeks
yeah.
ago, I think, and I've been playing it a lot.
Is that the one where there's like a bunch of volumes that Tiger Blood Tapes did?
You know, I'm not
It's
sure.
like a
Is it-
vaporwave type deal.
yeah, it's just like the SK files.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
did enjoy. I didn't get the record for that, but I enjoyed it when I listened to it.
Yeah. And then
I'm sorry, I'm ignorant here. What is the SK files?
I don't know. I just remember someone posted it, and then I was like,
Maybe Shao
Mortal
Kahn.
Kombat. I was
Oh, yeah.
I was like, Mortal
like
Kombat, really? And then I listened to the tracks. I was like, hey, I could listen to this. Like, you know, 'cause I like most of the stuff to be that I could listen to. Like, I enjoy chiptune, but I like my stuff to be a little chill. So if I could listen to it, then that's what I'll get. So, and then I've been listening to, of course, Bloop,
Oh,
Listen
you
to
gotta
that a
listen
lot.
to that Blue.
and then
Mhm.
and then I'm always playing Godzilla or the Mandalorian for my son.
Did you
Son
get
always
that
wants to hear
big
those.
that big Godzilla box?
No, I have the I have just the single one. I forget which version, which movie it was for, but I play that one quite a bit for my son.
Okay.
But yeah,
You
that's
really
what I've
into the-
been.
Godzilla stuff?
Yeah, I am.
I meant your son.
Oh yeah, he is. Yeah, I try to track down all sorts of stuff, and yeah, even I've been like modeling like Godzilla models and stuff. So I'm always doing something. But yeah, I don't know what else. sometimes I get so backlogged on things that come out, and I just put it like in my to listen shelf,
Hmm.
and then
Have you?
and then I just kind of
I'm sorry.
I just get backlogged on some of the
Mhm.
stuff I get.
Any of the releases we mentioned, you either looking forward to listening to or that you listened to
I
yet?
got that Echo in Mexico, the Echo and Hyrule one,
Hmm.
and it's okay.
Not a mariachi fan.
I was talking to some friends about it because I got it and I cracked it open. I immediately started listening to it, and I'm Hispanic, grew up around it, and I sort of feel like I've been to. And again, I know this is recorded, so they keep it like really clean. But man, there's something about when you go listen to live mariachi. There's just this rawness, this immediacy to it. And I feel like they could have added some of that flavor to to Zelda music, which
Is it like
what
the
I was
energy?
looking forward to. Yeah, it's the energy. Like it just like when you listen to it, it just there's this like it's like a party, you know.
Hmm.
So that's the kind of thing I was like, oh man, I wish they could have like flavored it a little bit more, and there's just something to it. There's something to it. It's not bad, but it's like I
It's
wish it was
really
more.
hard to translate
Yeah.
like energy on recording, especially
Yes.
like if where you go to record, they want you on a click, so there's no natural like changing of the rhythms, which is
Right.
like another thing that like sucks that away.
That's such
Yeah.
a common thing too, with like when you see like a live artist, so frequently, like you really get the experience of a live band. Like it really almost no
Right.
matter what the genre, when you get that ability to see them in a live setting,
Yeah.
I personally haven't admittedly listened to many mariachi records, but I can imagine it probably holds similarly true, where you just have that like that intimacy and or
Yeah.
energy and
Even
space that really
even if
gives it
you
a different
go
dimension.
even if you go on YouTube and just search like mariachi cover bands, and there's bands mariachi that play in these cramped restaurants, and it sounds incredible. And they'll be playing like Hotel California or some other song, and it floors you because you're just like, wow, it's like just three guys, guy
Yeah.
on guitar, on a trumpet or violin, and yeah, it sounds awesome. The one thing I had against the the Echo and Hyrule was the use of the flute. I'm sorry, but no.
not quite your tempo.
I was like, why is there a flute in my mariachi music? But yeah. I mean, it's cool. I mean, I'm glad
It's
they made
different
it.
to see, I guess.
Yeah, for me, it's like I want to support stuff like that because I want to see more stuff like that.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's not like I'm gonna chuck it. It's like I think it's cool that they did it, and maybe like if that band did like another where it's I don't know, like live or something. It's like just I want that rawness.
What you're saying is you won't use it to plate pasta. Is that
It
an
seems like it's
accurate
more likely for
characterization?
Tony to do that.
Maybe.
We might see another pasta dish.
Right.
Are you a big fan of like live music albums? Is that a whole different experience listening to you?
I think it's hard sometimes because yeah, I used to go to a lot of live bands, and to see them play is like a different experience. And hear the album, you always have that interpretation in your mind, like, oh, well, that's why I listen to it. But when you hear it live, they change it up so that they're not bored out of their minds.
Yeah.
So it's always interesting to hear that take of like what they would do live. But I I don't have many live albums of any of the. I kind of like. Well, I like to keep it separate. Like if I'm going to see it live, I just want to go see it that one time. I don't want to keep reliving it. I just be like in my mind, I'm like, yeah, that was the greatest concert ever.
Mhm.
But I will not say that. But I will not say that about Morrissey though. He's the worst.
I'm gonna say Silent Shout live album is absolutely fucking amazing by the
Who?
Knife.
Knife, yeah.
The Knife Silent Shout, and then also Alive 2007. Daft Punk has the best live album.
Hmm. Yeah, I didn't. I never got that. I really like Daft Punk, but yeah, I've never listened to the live one.
Oh my god, Tony! If
I
I was gonna
know.
suggest an album, that's a good
I
one
know.
because it's like
I know.
3 singles in one song, so it's like a super single.
Right. I don't know. Again, I don't have a lot. I mean, I think one of the few live albums I have, I think, is Donna Summer. But Donna
Yeah.
Summer live.
Bad
and
Girls.
It's no. I need to find. You know, I've been trying to track that one down. There's like a club mix of that one that I've been looking for because I actually tracked down the other one. What's that one? I'm terrible. The love song. I'm the worst. I can't remember right now. It's the one that Moroder did. He produced it. It's heavy synth.
The other one that's not Bad Girls?
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure Moroder did Bad Girls.
I did not know that.
I Feel
Obviously.
Love, that's like the best song.
Yes.
We're the
yes,
number
I
one
Feel Love.
Donna Summer
Yes.
podcast.
I Feel Love. I
A
tracked
lot
that
of
one
nerd
down.
talk tonight.
I tracked that one down a few months ago at my local shop. And yeah, it's like I think it's like a 12 to 15 minute track. And I mean, you could just play that song forever.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's one of the best party songs ever. I think it's awesome. But yeah, Donna Summer, just good, just awesome voice, and yeah, Moroder, he knew what he was doing, man. And you know that's why Daft Punk basically did that whole song right on their last album, just a tribute to him. So yeah,
He's on a couple
Moroder.
tracks, I'm pretty sure. He helped him with a couple tracks.
Moroder's the man. He knew what he was doing, man. But yeah, I think that's what's been on my
That's been the new.
spinning, my spinning,
Yeah. Well,
and
good
then
to know.
Metroid Resynthesized always.
Oh, right.
in between other records, I just put that back on
That's
my
your buffer.
on my table. Yeah,
So your palate cleanser?
yeah. That one again. I love synth stuff. Yeah, I would love to hear more of that.
Yeah.
And, man, you see if
So
someone
have you
did,
heard
like, a
Triangle Man is the question.
whole Triangle Man?
It was like,
I didn't-
it's like a synth cover album I'm working on.
So what?
I'm doing a synth album, Zelda synth songs, dance songs.
Really?
Yeah, Triangle Man.
Have you actually worked
Are you
more on
actually?
it?
I got 2
I
tracks.
doubt.
That's a fucking 10-inch right there.
Well, I do want to pull away
Yes.
for a second.
The giveaway ended
Yeah.
just now.
Yes, we have
Who are the
some
winners?
of this contestant, various names, people. Kamikaze Llama, all in the Discord, of course. Jay Sanchez, Ugazi Kid, Martini Police, Relmagus, or Magus, I'm not sure. AK91, Terry Green Machine, and of course, Big Poppy Extreme Cheese.
What a name.
Many familiar names,
Yes.
some not so much, but make sure to be on the lookout of your
Yeah.
DMs and
And thank you
if you
to
happen to be listening.
the grumpy old man for
Yes.
hosting this for us.
Yeah,
Big
and that's not
Poppy
the only
Extreme
one.
I love it.
There will be more giveaways soon. So get hyped, get excited
Soon, tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Not tomorrow. Actually, I
But yeah.
shouldn't. I shouldn't. I shouldn't say that.
Tomorrow never means tomorrow, except
God, I
when it
can't-
does.
And delivered.
I can't help
The
myself
Buddha of your
anymore.
choosing.
It's like all I comment on Maine anymore is tomorrow.
So yeah, thank you, Grumpy Old Man. And thanks for reaching out to the Discord to make it happen.
Yeah.
Very excited for those people to get these cool records into their houses, because they're jams that I never would have expected for some of them, that are just too good to pass up.
Yeah.
Right, fellas. I gotta bounce.
Hey, thank you so much
Thank you
for
for
coming on.
joining us.
Tony.
Yeah. Peace out, guys. Take care.
You too.
See ya.
So
I think
there's a couple
Go
things
ahead.
I wanted to talk about real quick, and that was, we have Very Okay Vinyl in the chat, with a $15 off Necrosphere code.
Oh wow.
Um,
$15 off. That's not
yeah.
15%.
I think it's $15 off. So that's at Very Okay Vinyl.
Necro discount
Yeah, Necro
is the
discount
phrase
for
in the chat.
$15 off Necrosphere.
Go buy it.
Do we know for any late watchers to the show how long this code will be active for?
No.
Hey, you snooze, you lose. That's all I can probably tell you.
Mhm.
But we
The
may get
early
some-
bird gets the worm.
And speaking of you snooze, you lose, we have a promo code for the Ernie Palace Casino Zone. Promo
Yes.
8% fast. We'll get you some $20.
What can that possibly mean?
We don't know.
I maybe think we should go into it.
That cover on that album fucking sucks.
You are, of course, talking about Donkey Kong now, I suppose.
Yeah, it was really bad. I'm sorry.
You
I'm
know,
sorry to whoever
Part
designed
of
it.
me
I'm
likes
sorry,
it a
Sam Miller.
little.
I do like it a little bit personally.
I like
the
it
whole
with the
like
set.
yeah, exactly. Once you see the set, it feels right. There's one banana, there's two bananas, there's three bananas.
Then barrel.
And then you get the barrel. Like, what more could you want? Obviously, plenty, but it's certainly soured a little bit. Sour bananas, if you will. With recent revelations.
Yeah, we were seeing it because one lucky winner today, the Brandon Greathouse, if you know him, legend, if you will, found out that one side seemed to be a lot faster than it should have been. Perhaps 8% faster, at the very least.
He did the math. That was pretty impressive.
I know. The whole, like, people in Discord were doing recordings, looking things up, and, like, I guess not enough people have gotten their copies in for, like, anyone else to record it or listen to it yet, so...
We have had a few sources now
Oh, have
do a
we?
little searching.
I
Yeah,
thought at least one other.
Another person in the Facebook thread said they saw it, as well as the Facebook group's own Josh, the admin.
Oh,
there.
Josh confirmed it.
Yep.
Oh,
And,
jeez.
Yeah, so I think there's going to be some very sad customers pretty soon here.
Oh, that's rough. Just a whole
And
side.
And it sounds like it's either going to be I don't know. We haven't heard from the label about it yet, but it's
luck.
either
Wow, knowing
label
this
or
community,
pressing.
I feel bad for Sam Miller. My heart goes out to you.
Oh, yeah.
bro.
It probably really has, hopefully, nothing to do with his fault.
It doesn't, but it's like
Wasn't
his
someone
name's
already
on it.
hrassing him on a Discord though already?
I think they were
yeah,
asking.
they were just asking.
I didn't see any
Not
harassing.
harassing yet.
There's a reality where he maybe could have provided audio that
That
wasn't
messed
correct.
it up. Yeah. So
Mhm.
But short of that, it's
That sounds like a pressing issue to me.
that is what it seems like. Yeah. Kenny's saying it's 3:37 a.m. in France right now, so the label has not responded. So maybe we'll see by tomorrow. Maybe more people will
No
say
comment
your turntable's
So
fucked.
far.
Now, some people said that there were already issues with the label, but I'm not familiar with those issues.
The only
Uh,
issues I really ran into was buying it. They were like a half hour late at a 3 a.m. Eastern time drop. So some people weren't thrilled by that, and everyone's like, no, it's actually tomorrow at 3 a.m. So we have to do this again, and it was just a whole group thing.
I love drops like that where it just goes so wrong. They just provide so much joy. I feel
I
like.
know it's like miserable a little bit, but it's also just like there's a big community effort going on. It's just this fucking sucks. I wanna go to bed. Everyone's commiserating, and it's a memorable good time.
Hard not living on the West Coast, baby.
So true in those instances.
But I will personally test side A of Disc 1 of Donkey
Thank
Kong
you.
Country 2. I will be the final word on this.
Thank you. Next week.
As I know my turntable is properly calibrated.
Well, we're not sure about that. We're gonna have to send an inspector and a lot of professionals from Facebook that we have hired with the Ernie bucks we have been given from the sponsors. So
True.
we will get to the bottom of this. We will investigate.
There's only really a few packages out, a few of them out yet so far.
Okay.
It seems like I did
Yeah.
get my delivery notification or shipping
So-
notification rather.
So, since none of us have received it yet, like, what do you all think of just the digital recreations of them?
I feel pretty good about them, but
No
as-
comment.
As I've said on the show before, I have never been a huge follower of the Donkey Kong series. Donkey Kong 64 is the first and most impactful that I played in my life.
Mhm.
So I don't have the same immediate attachments to like the little intricacies of like the sound chip and everything of the
Mhm.
original Donkey Kong Country games. But I liked them. I thought they sounded convincing enough.
Sound like Donkey Kong. That's what I think.
Did you all order the Banana Jams version 2? Or Banana Jams 2? It's not version.
I admittedly did not order either.
I'm
I see.
not. I'm
I was
not
a big-
Does
delivered
anybody
this
even
big.
like Banana Jams?
I believe HRX does.
How do I?
You've traded
I-
it enough.
Yes, I've traded. I'm in the business of trading banana jams.
What? See, I was a little confused here, and maybe this is less confusing than I think it is. But Banana Jams 1 was definitely a thing.
It
Banana
sure
Jams 2 was
also a thing.
not a thing at one point though, but people thought it was being sold on a vinyl copy. Is this what happened? Where it was like the second pressing of Banana
Yes.
Jams 1, but
Yes.
okay.
There was a
Had
different
an
was
cover.
alternate cover and
My
a different
My
mastering.
sense of trust had been violated, so
Mhm.
I think that scared me away from buying it. But now there is a second one.
That's
Yes.
correct.
Beautiful.
There is another banana jams because everyone was pining for that.
Pining for bananas.
People were asking non-stop for banana jams too.
All I can tell you is that Donkey Kong Country 2 bootleg vinyl stocks are back up, baby.
Back up.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Perhaps
That's
they're
true, because
8% up.
really, really, unfortunately, is
Maybe
that's gonna take more than 6 months to rectify. I
Oh
think.
my! If there's anything that comes out of that,
yes, that is
like,
an optimistic outlook.
and from what we saw from that label of just like I don't know, I feel like any questions that people really had were just kind of like not answered a lot. It just felt weird, but in the end, a lot of people got it, so that's ultimately what matters. But now with this
Admittedly,
pretty big issue, I don't
I
know.
was surprised how fast it came. I thought it was like, I don't know. I guess my life is just sneaking up on me quickly, but I thought it was going to be gone much sooner. Or be going out for shipping much
Yeah,
later,
same.
rather.
I thought it was coming.
And
in
then
the
all of a
fall.
sudden, yeah.
I'm
So,
guessing they were pretty far along in the production process when they opened the pre-orders for it.
I just clicked buy. I stay up till midnight and then I click buy.
It's one way to do it. But yeah, it's always a nice surprise when something is on sale and then you find out like it's actually ready to go or
Mhm.
soon to be ready to go.
We're so used in this era of pre-orders of just waiting forever.
Mm-hmm.
I do see some folks asking about New Horizons. In fact, I've seen it mentioned a couple of times. The what is it? Wizard of Loneliness? Is
Yeah.
that the guy's name?
I got that one from Final Moon. I see Metal Egg mentioning that. It sounded great, came stupid fast, and I like that album, so
I didn't quite really expect those to sell out as rapidly as they did. I wasn't sure if it was that popular of an artist or
Animal Crossing.
what have you. Was it just the Animal
It's just
Crossing
I
vibe?
think Animal Crossing anything will sell.
Wizard of Loneliness stuff sells not that fast, but it still sells moderately
Yeah,
fast.
because he uses a lot of sampling in his work, and I don't know, he makes it fun, in my onion.
That does remind me there's that pre-order for that actually officially licensed Animal
KK,
Crossing
yeah.
record
Hmm.
from like some Nintendo.
Which-
That'll be wild.
Which I just had my group order get canceled on today. That
Oh,
was
did it?
fun.
Is that a thing that's happening?
Well, like I remember ordering it, and then after I ordered it, Pico made mention that, oh yeah, that CD Japan cancels orders randomly all the time, and yeah, it happened to me.
Yeah, group orders. If you like order with like 20 people, that looks sus to the website, so they just cancel you. I bought one copy of it. I was like, should I join the groups or should I just do one copy? I just did one copy.
Well, thankfully, it's no one got left, no one lost out on a copy in the group because it's still available on PlayAsia.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
Don't talk
and-
to your people, folks. Talk to your groups.
yeah,
Start panicking.
So
Panic, panic, panic in the scene.
I'd like to bring in someone else from our waiting room.
yeah, someone who wants
Yeah.
to talk about New Horizons, maybe.
Bring them in.
We haven't heard from Cody in a while. Eggman the Awesome.
Someone who wants to talk about New Horizons, maybe.
Hello.
Ooh, Echo.
Hi,
Hi.
Hi.
how's it going?
It's going well. How are you?
It's you know.
It's alright, it's a Tuesday, can't complain.
That's right. It's a good Tuesday for a podcast.
It is a good Tuesday for a podcast. Is everybody, did anyone have like bad weather today?
No.
It was very hot,
It was
and
nice.
I
Yeah,
think
it's
that's,
super hot here in Chicago.
I think that's a
Yeah,
little bad. I'm not.
Compared to yesterday, it was definitely like way hotter for us here too. I was just curious. I was like, like all day last Friday or something. It doesn't matter. I just was wondering.
Number one weather podcast?
Number one weather podcast on the net.
That's right. We got a lot this week. Asbestos. I forget all the rest.
Are you
Asbestos
saying
and the rest
asbestos is a weather condition?
No, we're the number one podcast for several things
Oh yeah, true.
this episode that I have promptly forgotten.
Donna Summer, Asbestos. There's a couple other ones.
Cody.
It's a busy week.
Yeah.
So, what have you gotten anything new that you've been spinning or regretting even?
Talking New Horizons, Donkey Kong Country, Echo and Hyrule, Terminator 2, Final Fantasy, Heroes and Villains. Was that this month that landed?
People are getting them, yeah.
Hensho's fun, isn't it? I didn't expect to have as much fun listening to it as much as it is. I can really be hit or miss with covers and stuff, but like I think overall they hit it pretty well.
I mean, that one's so different from what you'd expect from a normal cover. So
yeah, definitely. I did get New Horizons. I'm waiting on that. Waiting on my sad Donkey Kong set, I guess.
No, it's a sad Donkey Kong set.
Gosh, that is really unfortunate. I did get that. Someone posted the Sable soundtrack in Maine a couple weeks ago. It was on sale off deep discount or whatever, and that just showed up. I was really anticipating that not showing up, but man, that was fun. I've been listening to that just in the background and stuff. Japanese Breakfast is like fantastic.
Yeah, love that album.
And for so cheap, yeah.
They're playing just at the venue a couple blocks away from us now, so you bet your big ass Haunted Mansion I'll be wearing my shirt.
Yeah.
Someone has to be.
But hopefully she'll see it. She'll ask, and I'll say, "Yeah, it's actually a porn, but it's not like that.
It's not about
like that. It means something to me. It's special.
Yeah, it's deeper.
It's personal.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like in a week or two I will definitely have more like stuff on the shelf. But
Yeah.
It feels like we're in a lull of vinyl Grail days. So
yeah, like it's the eye of the hurricane, right? Like I feel like I just got a whole bunch of stuff like last month, and then now everything's like
slowed down.
I'm checking my shop app. I'm looking at like how far away is it? When can I expect it? I did find not Loon Magic. That was that sweatshirt Jake found. That's cool. I found Loon Summer at my
Nice.
at a local thrift place on cassette.
And it's Donna Summer with loon sounds over it?
God, that would be
amazing.
good.
Gonna have to make it.
Someone make a I Feel Loon song, please.
But
That would be too good.
oh, that was my like crazy fun, but that was just like yesterday kind of thing. Like,
You take what you can get.
yeah, very true. I had to kind of make a quick call on that New Horizons because I was familiar with Wizard of Loneliness a little bit, but not really. And I just kind of normally I try to just buy stuff that I'm like, oh, I like this front to back, but this one I listened to like 5 tracks. So I was like, yeah, this is
Good enough. Yeah.
it's fun for what it is.
Right. And that's kind of how I feel about it.
I know a few people were kind of weirded out by the Nelly track.
I hear that track when I play the game. In
I
my
love
head.
it. I love that song though. Like I think it's not super inventive what it did, but I think it just sounds so good together.
It just worked.
Yeah.
Sometimes these things just land.
Yeah.
Or like the one with the King of the Hill samples.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
On New Horizons, that's
Yes.
something.
Yeah.
Oh, I really am truly out of touch with all that topic. It also makes me realize I have definitely never listened to the one Wizard of Loneliness record I do have. 'Cause that is not the least of what I expected
No.
it to be.
Do you have?
No one listens to the record.
Why would you put it on a table?
Do you have the Breath of the Wild one, the Divine Beats?
No, I have the one with the Mickey Mouse hat on it. I think that's what it is.
I'm not sure what that.
Oh,
I
think
know the one, but I'm blanking on it. It's pretty.
I'll give you the title right now. It might be self-titled.
I think it might be.
It is self-titled.
There we have it, folks. Wonder if we could get him on the podcast. I'm gonna DM him.
He's in the Discord.
I know.
Is he?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, hell yeah.
not super active, but he comes here
Pops
every
in.
now and then.
It may be
Who are we talking
inappropriate
about?
to say, but we are the number one Wizard of Loneliness podcast.
The Wizard of Loneliness.
Has anyone watched Nathan for you?
I've watched
Yes.
it so many times.
Oh, okay. I'm always like, God, that is a good name to use from.
And he took it and ran.
Yeah. that title is just like a moniker that like some guy who
Mhm.
does not like Nathan. For people who haven't seen the show, look up Wizard of Loneliness Nathan for you. That's all you have to do.
And
Google
watch
that.
the whole
It's funny.
series.
Oh yeah, and then just watch it all.
Real quick, I want to bring Caleb in there. He's in our waiting room. He helped with HO.
And well,
And he's.
I don't know.
What don't you know?
I forget what label originally put out Sable, but I always associate Sable with Channel 3.
That's Milan.
And
Milan put it out? I did not know that.
Sir,
We got someone with
That's
facts.
good that you know.
I got facts. What do we need facts on?
Slurping. What are you slurping on?
I'm slurping on some Papa.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
You guys are the number one slurping podcast.
Number one slurping podcast.
That's right. Have you gotten anything new that you've been spinning, Caleb? Because my guess is you've spun HO a decent amount already.
Yes, I have. I don't know if that really counts.
I don't think it would for you actually.
not new to you.
Let's see. Let me think here. No, I actually did get. I finally finagled my way into getting a copy of Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary,
Oh.
the licensed release.
Jeez, yeah, that's a big get.
Yes, not a new record by any means, but it's new to me. Yeah, it doesn't sound good. Would not recommend it for that reason, but it is cool to have just because like it's so hard to find now, and you see them on eBay for like $600-$700.
It doesn't sound good. Wait, are you talking about the collector's edition one, or are
Yeah,
you talking
the collector's
like
edition
the-
one.
Okay,
Not
Yeah,
the
one
not the
that-
bootleg that popped up. Everything I've heard about the bootleg that popped up, apparently it sounds good, but it just looks like dog shit.
Sure does.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I don't think I'll buy that one. But no, the anniversary one has been on my wish list for forever, and somebody was selling it at a pretty discounted price because it does have a seam split in it. But I was like, I'm never gonna get it, this
Might
cheap
as
ever
well.
again.
Yeah.
Might as well. What else?
so what's so
listened-
bad about it? Like, is it mastered?
It just
bad?
doesn't sound good. I just the mastering or the press, one of the two, is just not the greatest. I think it's a little bit of both. I think it was meant more to be like a collector's thing as opposed to like something that people would actually listen to. So,
Okay.
and it
And that
came out
was
in 2011. Yeah.
The price seems
So-
to appropriately reflect that, so
Yes.
Yeah.
it seems like a collector's item more than anything.
And I did recently get the Channel 3 variant for a short hike. So I already had the first press from Stumpy, but
Oh,
having
yeah.
our own variant, I listened to it again, and man, that soundtrack is just so pleasant.
It's just a sweet little thing.
Yeah, it's just
Man,
great.
Brandon Greathouse would have been a good guest to get on this podcast. We're talking about Donkey Kong,
Oh my
Country
god,
Road.
yeah.
and now we're going to the short hike.
He is one variant away from having every a short hike,
I
which
think
means he'll
he
get a test
found
press
it.
from the label. Did he find it?
The
Awesome.
Did he really?
colored one?
Yeah.
I went to
Is
go
the-
bump the thread and saw that he said he found it. So shouts out,
Is
Great House.
is the thing you have a chance to get a test press if you own all of them, or as soon as you own all of them, if you're the first person, you
The
Yep,
label just said after this most recent wave of represses that if anybody, the first person who shows the Stumpy
Oh.
Frog, that they have all the variants, I'll send them a test press.
well, that's quite
That's
fun.
awesome.
So that's cool. And then, God, I had something. Something just popped in my brain. Oh, I did. Space Lab recently restocked the Mass Effect box set that they did, and I passed on it the when they did the pre-orders. But I was kind of banking on them restocking with their leftover items, and I grabbed that, and that just came in today. I haven't had a chance to spin it yet, but happy
They
to-
have a big
happy to
enough
have that.
reputation to do represses and restocks.
Yeah,
pretty
I wasn't too worried when the pre-order dropped. I was like, they're gonna either repress it or they're gonna restock with leftovers from the first. And I mean, historically, that's always been the case with them. So I was glad I waited. I didn't have to shell out $100 just to wait several months. I just got it, in a matter of days. That's it. That's all the new stuff for me.
That's
I've of course I don't even know how many things I have pre-ordered. I'm waiting on, but
Oh, yeah.
they'll show up when they do.
I never want to think about that.
Mhm.
But they'll eventually show up.
Double Dragon's getting delivered fucking finally on Friday.
Oh my
Or-
god.
Quarter 2, baby.
This
Quarter
is,
two.
Or
Two, baby.
Was
Yeah, no,
expecting
I'm-
it so much sooner.
I think
I was-
Double
I was
Dragon
too.
is the last piece of my Channel 3 pre-order puzzle. I think
Is
once
it?
that hits, yeah,
Hell
I think I got a nice little jackpot coming in.
Well, lucky for you, we've got more coming here in a little bit.
Hell yes.
You want a little sneak peek? You want a little something to hold you over?
Oh wait, let's end the podcast on a
An
little
exclusive.
exclusive.
Play the air horn.
If I go
We're
to
getting exclusives,
YouTube,
we're getting discounts.
It is something that is Kunio-kun.
Oh shit.
That's amazing.
Might not be
I-
what you think, but it is.
It's
I
Galgun,
just start
isn't it?
listing properties,
be
but I don't want to put you on the spot.
That's all I'll be saying. You can guess all you want, but I'm not gonna wink at you. Unless we go
Okay.
on video in the post show, maybe I'll wink at
lips
you
are
then.
sealed. Gotcha.
We
Wow.
need our detectives on it.
Mhm.
What else are the detectives on? Oh yeah, Donkey Kong.
Donkey
Yeah.
Kong.
Aramis, you're on that,
detectives are
so
busy today.
good luck.
What a situation.
I feel like I'm pretty free of burden with the Donkey Kong thing.
No, you are not.
I'm just gonna say it sounds bad. The number one misinformation podcast.
Good detective work. We'd be lost without
I
you.
didn't fucking buy it. I'm not gonna buy that shit. I hated the covers.
Heartbreaking. It's gonna be heartbreaking, but
We know how you feel about covers.
Mhm.
No, the actual art of
no, the
fucking
literal
release, yeah.
cover.
Oh, the
yeah.
cover.
It's
To
a
be
double,
fair though,
huge double whammy for
way
Pico.
fucking worse. That was like pure. Oh, I can't even look at that shit.
The cover of the cover was,
it was
it's just
bananas.
the mental turmoil that must be throwing you in is insane.
Mhm.
He's flat.
Hey. Well,
Yeah.
it's just about that time, as it always is.
Oh, it is.
Please
Yeah.
explain.
Well,
It's that 99 time for
I
me.
think we got someone who can explain it
Oh,
better than
okay.
anybody else.
Oh, it's Joey.
Hey, how's it going?
Fine. How about you?
Going pretty well. What are we talking about?
A new release.
Have
Did you
you-
get anything new?
Uh,
I swear
I
to. I
did.
swear to fuck.
I did
Listen,
in fact
Joey.
get
Listen, I've had enough of this shit, and you need to get
Big
it
Ass
together.
House of the Dead.
What the fuck?
Yes, House of the Dead.
Big ass house is the best house.
I haven't
What
spoken.
was if everybody in
I have
House
to
of the
do
Dead
it.
had like thick ass booties?
Is that
I
canon?
think I'd like that.
No, it's not canon.
I want
Yeah,
big
my-
ass
The
typing.
gas
in my head.
haunted mansion.
Can't get this podcast under control.
Yeah, but I got that. I got HO. HO sounds fun. I had a good time listening to it. I need to really sit down and listen to House 1 and 2 because boy, how did I love playing those at every family restaurant that I was taken to as a child.
Mhm.
While my parents had fun hanging out with their friends, I was in the corner killing zombies
There's something
Gotta do what you gotta
empowering
do,
about
man.
that.
with a gun controller.
What's better than that at a family gathering? A
There
kid
really
with a
is.
gun.
The only thing better than that is sitting at the other end of the bar because it has the little game machine, the little video game machine. Even though I was like 9 years old, sitting at the bar playing this game that had like an adult tab where it was just like solve the puzzle, and it's like a girl in a bikini.
Hell yeah.
Is the number
Yeah.
one.
That's what gaming's all
When you-
about.
When are you gonna press those games, Caleb? Come on.
Yeah, actually.
The one that just got pressed? Towns of the Dead? Or which games?
No, the games I was just talking
Three Sister
about.
Story.
Wait, those are games? What is that?
I zoned out. Anytime you talk, I'm just like, okay, I'll listen later.
I didn't recognize that as being a game. I thought it was I just thought that was your fantasy.
No, that's a real thing. That's
That
why it
is-
sounded
that is
so
a real
vivid because
thing.
that's what I did as a child.
I don't recognize it, so I think you're making it up.
I'm going to
Okay.
continue gaslighting you as well.
Aramis will be investigating these games.
I literally can't be gaslit. What are you talking about? You sound
Now-
crazy right now.
Before we leave this week, take us away, Cody.
You know how it is. Big ass haunted mansion, baby.
There we go.
Just the
Yeah.
number one podcast.
Number one
Ever.
big ass haunted mansion podcast.
Ever.
Thank you all for listening. We will be having the Earthbound and Mother podcast next week.
Check out part 2 next week.
Check out part 2 next week.
Same time next week.
Next week,
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Big ass.
Haunted
Good
man.
Mansion.
Bye, folks.